Yo, what is up, you guys? So this is the first week of the summer disc golf highlights from my league that I play in, and I'm not gonna lie, I missed a lot of footage in this very first round here, but we did get first place. You'll see the score at the end. And in the very beginning of this video, I edited a tiny bit, and then I decided just to show it all. So these first couple holes are showing the deuces and stuff like that. So I ended up getting a drive down there pretty nice. Ken kind of messed up a little bit. Also, if you're not already watching it in full screen on a desktop, I recommend doing that because it's easier to see the discs in flight and stuff like that. Now, I skipped my dad's shot because he hit a tree, but Ben gets one pretty much right there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
Parked.
Now, that's Ben's shot, the orange one, and then mine is, you'll see it in a second.
4.
It's that yellow-green one over there. And you can't really see the disc from here because I set this up myself. Everyone was kind of just waiting on me. So I just went ahead and put this myself. Also, that flag on top of the basket is not the CTP for this hole. It's just left from another league. Alright, so we take the 2, and we actually start in hole 7. That's hole 8, and this is hole 9. Hole 7, my partner Ken hit a huge putt. And I wish we got to record that, but we just didn't have time because there's a crew starting behind us, and yeah, we were kind of rushed.
nice,
But
man.
I got one
Yeah.
way down there. And if you've ever played rolling kills, you know that's a pretty good shot. This is a blind shot, so that's why I'm saying that. You can't see the basket from here. But Ken has an amazing shot. Somehow you'll see how close he gets, but somehow that stopped like right under the basket. You'll see that in a second here. I skipped their shots because they both messed up. Now this is their upshot. They actually take Ben's upshot. That's Ben, by the way. He has a safe upshot. My dad kind of went far. He was running it. But look at Ken's drive, the blue disc. It's so... I don't know how he got it that close. Nice par save from Ben there. And that's my drive. It was just past the basket, and then Ken's is a lot closer than mine. I thought mine was going to be the one we were going to take. In all honesty, I didn't think his was going to be fine, but... Alright, so I flipped mine a little too much. Actually, it was just fine. It just hit that tree. I thought I flipped over there, but now rewatching the footage, I actually hit a tree and bounced over there. Now, it's hard to see the basket, but you might be able to see it from this footage. You can kind of see it sticking out there. It's just way far ahead. Ken basically aces the hole, so he's going to show you where the basket is.
Look at that.
Go in. Come on. Oh.
Wow.
So Ken only misses it by like a little bit. I think he was a little short and a little low. So if he threw it just a tiny bit, if he gave it just a tiny bit more, he would have made that. Now my dad likes to throw a roller on this hole, and I don't think this one turned out that great. But I mean, it does go straight, and it's off to the left. It's really open in there. It doesn't seem like it from here, but it's pretty open. Now Ben's shot was almost really good, but it hits that tree. Bounces off to the right. They can't take that. They can't take that. Yeah, Ben's not happy about that, and he's not happy about tripping over that branch. Definitely not happy about that. Oh, I really wanted that one to go in. It would have looked so cool, especially from back there, because it looked like, you know, it wasn't open at all. Alright, this is rare footage of me making a backhand putt, so probably never see that again.
Nice run, you guys.
So we haven't actually missed a hole yet, me and Ken. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, and now we're on hole 11. Now it's hard to see my shot because I'm throwing a black disc, so watch carefully. But the thing about this disc is it flips up for me and it's really fast, so basically I throw it just dead straight, it'll flip up and then usually misses the tree somehow and then comes back right behind the basket. Now Ken also has a good shot, but it holds a little left. I don't think we end up taking it. Now Ben has a pretty good shot, but it was low and it hit the tree. If he threw it like that, just a tiny bit higher to the right, would have been right under the basket for sure. But luckily my dad comes in clutch and he saves it. That's a really good shot. You could see it come back at the end there, so yeah, they're right next to the basket there. And you can see my black disc behind the basket. And I don't get much footage here because Ken's a fast putter. So as soon as I set up, he's already made it. But you could see my black disc from when Ben was putting, so yeah, there's that. Now this hole's really short. I kind of threw it a little too much to the right, but it's right there. It's close enough to make.
Yep.
Ken was a little off. Yeah, he wanted to throw it way off to the left. He wanted to do what I wanted to do, for sure. Now this shot was a little too far to the left. He threw it too straight, but I think it's pin high right there, so it's not bad. Alright, so yeah, my dad's shot wasn't that bad. They're about pin high. Decently far putt. It might look a little bit closer than it actually is, but I'd say it's at least 45, maybe 40 feet. Ben's a little low on that one, but you can't blame him because it's like a little bit of a downhill putt. Just a tiny bit downhill. Now that was a really good putt. That was a really good putt. Now here's mine. A bit closer, not too far. easy putt for me. I was just feeling it. Once I'm in the zone, it's like I don't even have to try anymore. So double deuces there. I show their score at the end too, so I don't exactly remember what they have at this point because I've been just thinking about my score, but you'll see they have a decent score at the end. They do cash. And I'm not the cameraman right now, so don't blame me for that camera movement, but you get to see that I almost make it. I've made this hole 3 times. I've aced this hole 3 times, so when I threw that, I was like, oh, it could go in, you know. I wasn't going to be too surprised if it did. Ken was kind of going for the same shot, but a little bit off. A little much to the right. It happens. Now somehow Ben doesn't hit any of the trees, and he hydras back at the very end, and it's a safe shot. I don't know how he does it. And then my dad parks it, so.
Dang.
Alright, this is our 2 putt. Mine was a little farther than I expected. And somehow I threw a little tiny bit too high, hit that little nub at the top there. I got kind of mad. And with all that pressure, Ken still makes the 2. So we haven't missed a hole yet. Now, they missed my drive, but I hit a tree. I went for the inside route. I went for the deuce route, basically. It's kind of unsafe, but I usually go for it just so I can get it 2. Now, Ken tries to go around.
Wow.
We got that.
Nice shot.
And you can't see it on the camera, but he hit something and it rolled back a tiny bit. It's safe, you know, like we still have a chance from there. But yeah, not as good as I thought. Now this is a pretty good shot. But I don't know if you can see it. Oh, he's in the way. It rolled back.
Yeah.
It rolled back a little bit, so it's not that great. But I mean, it's still open.
Yeah. Mine's an easy 3Z spot. Go nuts.
All right. Still right into a tree.
Now Ben's going for the unsafe route like I was trying to do. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's kind of hard to hit. Yeah, he goes a little bit too inside. He wanted to go just a little more out to be able to hit that. Alright, so they're doing their upshots here. Ben stands right in the way, so you can't see what's going on, but it was a good try. I remember that. I just remember he went for it because Ben was parked, and it was a good run, but obviously no medal there. Just a little bit off. Alright, so mine hit a tree. You couldn't really see it, but I was trying to go outside around the trees and I hit the tree. Now Ken's doing the same thing. His goes a little bit far. You could kind of see it a little bit. It was kind of hard because his disc is like the color of the sky in that shot, but yeah. Alright, now this is the tragic downfall of our round. We still got first place, but you'll see. So there's some branches I couldn't really stand up and putt. Now, I easily had that. I was just a tiny bit off to the right. Sucks for me. Now somehow Ken's didn't stay in, which is what I don't understand. It goes in and then goes out. Basically twice. Now they saved their 3 there, so that's pretty good. So this is hole 15 right now. We've deuced every hole but we have a 4. And they take the pad for once. This is their first time taking the pad from us. So I thought Ben's shot was good, but you could see at the very end it hit a tree and just like dropped straight down. It doesn't end up being that great at all. Now that's got a little too much anhyzer, kind of just went right in the ground. Now mine has the angle that I try to throw every time. It's right down there.
You clear the basket?
No, it
You
was,
go right past it? Oh.
it was low.
So it's like pin high, I think.
Should be good.
But we actually end up taking Ken's. You'll see. So his shot looks so weird, right? But he gets like this crazy skip. You can see his disc right now in the frame. It's right next to the basket. So he got some crazy skip and it's like right there.
Oh! I thought you had that before you even got there.
Now, I apologize. I don't remember why I cut the camera so early, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like as soon as he misses, it cuts. And I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident, but you at least get to see the putt. Alright, so I skipped recording hole 16. We ended up getting a 3 there. I put us up there for a good chance at 2, but it didn't happen. So we've only bogeyed 14 and we took a 3 on 16. Everything else we got a 2. So mine should be really good. Ken's is also really good. I actually don't remember if mine was good or not, but I think it was decent. Ken's was just way better. So Ben's was a little low, but it got a crazy skip. It actually doesn't end up being that bad, but I don't think they end up taking that shot anyway. I think my dad has a good shot here. So yeah, his goes off to the left, then off to the right, and that's where his ended up. So Ben hits a nice 2 here, and my camera dies at this hole. So yeah, this is our last shot that I can show you. But I do get my drive in, which is the one we take. It's parked, and it gives us another 2. You know, you'll see the score after this in a second here.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see that one going. That was pretty nice.
Easy peasy.
Alright, so here's the scores. You see they got 3rd there. They tied for 11, won the throw off. And if you like this, guys, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys.